All right, let's try another one. Now that we know that that one is x is less than 1, let's try that. Go ahead and write it down so we can do this together. We have parentheses that we need to do some distribution for. So 5x minus 3x minus 18 is greater than or equal to 8. Remember, having this is a 1, so we got to distribute that, so that'd be minus x plus 7. All right, now if you notice here on the left-hand side, we have some like terms. And then on the right-hand side, we also have some like terms. Of course, they're not connected together, so we have to, get those where they need to be. So when I start to combine my like terms, 5x minus 3x gives us that 2x. Minus 18 is greater than or equal to, now 8 plus 7 is 15, so 15 minus x. Now we just have a couple of other things we got to do. Now in this case, again, we have a choice. We can subtract 2x or add x. I'm going to go ahead and add the x because I feel like that'll help us avoid any negatives. So I'm left with 3x minus 18 is greater than 15 because that cancels. I'm going to add 18 on both sides. 3x is greater than or equal to 33. We're almost there. Last step, dividing by 3. So when I write this, I can write it as x is greater than or equal to, if it wants to work, 11. I don't know why it's...
What should we do? Could you give us an example of when we have to multiply or divide by a negative? Or do you just switch the symbol?
You just switch the symbol.
Okay.
So like in this case, if I would have subtracted 2, I mean, it's going to look kind of crazy, but if I would have subtracted the 2x, it would have given me a negative, it would have given me negative 3x on the right side, and it would have been this guy. So then I would have to divide by the negative 3, which would then which would make me have to flip the sign. So then it would be, it should have been negative. 11 is greater than or equal to x, which means it's, if I flip this, oh, I did that wrong, I'm sorry. I was looking down and I didn't. It would be this direction, which would match, because you had to flip the sign dividing by the negative. I'm not going to worry about I'm sorry?
I said, okay, that makes sense.
Okay. I'm not going to worry about the number line on this one because I want to save us a little bit of time, plus I've run out of space on my screen. So let's go ahead and try the next one on, and then we'll check in. Let's turn off cameras and then turn them on when you're ready. Now, I have no distribution to worry about, so again, we have choice. I can either subtract the 2x or the 5x. I'm going to go ahead and subtract the 2x because I know that'll avoid a negative for me, at least as a coefficient there. So then I'm left with negative 1 as less than or equal to 3x plus 20. I subtract 21 on both sides. Why did I do 21? I guess I got ahead of myself. Y'all know what I mean? It's a 0, it's 20. All right, so it becomes negative 21. I don't know what is wrong with my stylus today. All right, let's try this again. Negative 21 is less than or equal to 3x. I'm going to divide by 3. That 3 is not negative, so I don't have to flip a sign. But my solution is negative, so this will be negative 7 is less than x, or equal to. Remember, you can always switch it by writing the x first, but when you switch the order, you have to switch the sign in that case. It means the same thing, just has the x first versus last, okay? Now I am going to do a number line on this one. So I'm going to throw that negative 7 smack dab in the middle. My greater value to the right is going to be a -6. My least value to the left is a -8. I do have a closed circle, and it says all of the x values that are greater, so then I'm going to shade to the right. Questions? All right, so this is what I'm going to have you do. You have a quizzes to start or to take care of. It should be a pretty quick one. I'm going to ask you to do that right now. I'm going to say go ahead and log off. Happy Friday to you. But be sure to check your grades. If you have anything missing, please, please, please take care of it, because some of you still have several things that are missing. So double check your grades. And if you notice there's issues, please let me know. That's the only way I can fix them, is if you communicate with me.